That's why these links so mad at me, and no, that's the reason I'm extra fly. Never touch, ground genocide. Set it up, now better fire. Let them breathe, they gon' shoot me down when they getting up. Yeah, that's that rock star lifestyle, might not make it. Rock star lifestyle, might not make it. You can done. Rock star lifestyle, might not make it. Rock star lifestyle, might not make it.
Fantastic backcourt facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. I ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
Van Vliet comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Chris, to the inside, and the basket by Curry.
Every night from Steph puts so much pressure on the defense because he's always looking to attack.
Here's Lowry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Wiggins. Chris can't hit. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Ibaka. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
Here's Thompson, and it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Siakam outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam inside. Over Thompson. Again, Toronto.
These are the looks this offense is designed to generate. Siakam deadly close to the rim.
Thompson with it. Now recovering. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Van Vliet. And Thompson gets it to go.
Taking the contact, almost using it to his advantage. Clay able to convert.
And you look at the development of how Clay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
Here's Ibaka. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. From deep. Back to Curry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Toronto. And here's Wiggins from downtown. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. You know what, Greg, you're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurriculars. He can get a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders, something he's got to be aware of.
So both teams changing it up here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now, here's Lowry. Siakam, right side. Six on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Powell with the steal.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
And the basket by Pascal.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And he overshot that one, missing. Pascal's shot is off. Toronto trails by 4. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Powell. Now, here's Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Pascal. And he... jams it with authority.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, you know, how would you grade them?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
From deep three-point range, Van Vliet can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Warriors leading by 8. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Well, Smitty, for players and teams that are out of the playoff hunt, how do they stay motivated here to go the rest of the season every night, every practice, every trip?
And I think that's when the organization, your captains, your coaches, you got to talk about being a pro. Sometimes you lose focus. You're not in the playoffs, and maybe your team that was supposed to be or not slated to be in the playoffs, you still are a professional. You have to have a professional approach.
It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. It's good from long range. Curry's got 11 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Gasol lays it up and banks it in. Gasol's got his first points of the game.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Curry on the wing. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 14.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
There's the three. No good that time. Toronto trails by 15. Van Vliet looking around. Here's Davis. Tried to bank it in, but he missed. Outside Curry. To the middle. Here's Poole. Pass to Chris. Tries from 7. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And such focus on these difficult finishes. Chris showing tremendous will fighting through the defense. And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Curry, here we go. The 15-footer, good. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. It's Davis on the wing. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Misses in close.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3. Curry outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 16-point game. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Curry wide open. Good on the triple. Curry's got 17.
It's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things happen.
And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
You know, before coaches started running plays for him, this is where Siakam would get his points, on the offensive glass.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 8 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty? Around the calendar. There's no off-season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off-season. And 24/7, you look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody is looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level. His determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Pass to Ibaka. And he banks in the layup. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Looney while recovering. Looney down low. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
Here's Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got 6.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Stephen Curry continues to develop all aspects of his game. Next step was to get the ball into the paint. He's done that.
So both teams making some changes here. And you know what, Smitty? If you track his move, you can see how active Steph Curry is when trying to get open.
As a guard, it's so impressive to see how Curry moves and relocates to get a shot off. He works harder than everyone else in the league to free up that extra time and that daylight that he needs to get a shot off.
Warriors leading by 15. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Toronto making a change here. Good on both. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measure.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Shot clock at 5. Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. There's Hollis Jefferson. Now Van Vliet. He's got 8. Will it go? And it's good on the way in. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing we practice for over and over again.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Thomas, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And the basket by Curry.
He is abusing the defenders. Reason why he's coming off the pick and rolls once, twice, making the defense work, and then a result, bucket.
Warriors leading by 23. Back to Van Vliet. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint of from a players and organizations with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree.
Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talk about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Here's Gasol. That misses off the backboard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Down low, Smailagic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Clock at 6. Here's Gasol. And Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. Inside. Here's Bowman. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Out to the right wing. Looney down low. Over Gasol.
Marc Gasol working so hard on defense, making sure he gets himself in the airspace of shooters.
That's his first personal foul. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Fires from 14. And he hits the jump shot.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
And it's the Warriors' ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. To the paint. Here's Looney. Gasol with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Thomas. From deep three-point range. That shot off. Here's Poole. Lays it up off the glass. Lowry with the ball. Kicks it out to Siakam. It's deflected. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate